Put the headphones on. How you doing, guys? I hope you're well. A few months ago, I did a score to picture, and it was about a guy walking in the snow, and his destination was trying to get to shelter, or it was on a long walk, and it was going to a church. His destination was trying to get to a church. Anyway, I really enjoyed that little piece of music. And the challenge was I wanted to make it into a piece, you know, so I can release it. And I did. And I just want to show you what I actually did. So we're going to go through it. We're going to, I've changed a few little things. I've used different sounds, kept some of the sounds. I've kept my beautiful cello. That's a beautiful, beautiful sound. So yeah, let's dive into it. All right, let's start off with strings. I'm using Hans Zimmer strings, Omnisphere. Oh, what's the other one? Intimate legato cello. That's it. So this is what I'm using. This is a combination of that. So let's start off with this. And the pad, it's sort of like a string pad. It's from Omnisphere, and it's just, it's the whole weight of the actual song. It makes the actual track. And it's got like a shimmer. It's got strings and shimmer to it, but this is what it sounds like. It's like a quartet sound with a synth on the top, which sounds great. Then we go to the chorus. Zimmer strings sound absolutely amazing. You know, they can be a little synthy. Let's go to the second verse. And this is what it sounds like all together. What happened there, man? That sounds better. I don't know why that was loud. Yeah, so they're the strings. Let's move on to the drums. So the drums come in, it's sort of just like a drum loop. And then we go for another layer, and it's just layering up, and you'll see how I've actually done it. I just like a little. It's not. They're very subtle, and it's like ear candy. It's just they're just there. Then the bass is on there as well. And then we'll move on to the chorus, which is this. So we'll start off all together. This is what it sounds like. That snare is very prominent. It's got a nice little gate to it. Don't know what I used on that. Oh, well, yeah, I used the Fab Filter Pro 2. It's a bit of a gate on there. Let's take that off and let's see what it sounds like. Then put that on. Oh, you can definitely tell. Just add some body, nice bit of gate to that. Yeah, it really, really works. All right, we'll get into the chorus, and I'll just show you how it's layered up. And then we'll go into the finale, which sounds like this. They're just beefy. They just hold it together. They just make the you know, the big build-up coming, they've got a rise going, they've got a roll going as well there, which sounds like this. Don't know. And these were from Museo. There was a Museo. They were from the Drums of War, which sound really good. And I've layered these up, which sounds really nice. And I think I've just rolled them off just like a little bit. I haven't had any effects on there, just a little bit of reverb with that Museo, and that's it. And that's what it sounds like. I think it sounds really good in the mix. So it's all layered up. It's all little layered up, and it's ear candy. It's what it is, and it really makes a difference. If I took some stuff out of there, which it would sound a bit weird. So they all relate, and I'm happy with that. But yeah, I like layering little loops and sounds up, and you know, drum sounds and snares, and playing about with them and see what you end up with. And I ended up with that. I'm quite happy with that. It fits in the mix. It works, and that's that. All right, let's start off with the guitars. And by the way, there's no AI here. It's all from my head. The notation, all the performing, all the playing is all me. There's no AI. Just thought I'd put that out there. Anyway, let's crack on with the guitar. Let's see what I've layered up here. All right, this is what it sounds like. So what we've got first, we've got like a slide guitar, which I love. It's just unusual. And then I layered that with this. Then the strum. Then we'll go to the end chorus, and this is what it sounds like. Strum there, which sounds like this. This by itself, it doesn't sound great, but it's to support this. Wait, it's okay, but you put this together, it just adds some top end to that, and then you play that with the strum. Really boosted that up, and then all together it sounds like this. It just works. Obviously this is not mixed. I mean, I've already mixed it, but this is not mixed, but you get the idea how that would sound, and it really makes it. And if I take the strum out, it's just little things like this that support the track. It's just something missing, but if I put that back in, it just makes it. And just to carry the song, very simple, I used Zimmer strings, that's 60 cellos. Very simple. And then I moved on to the zebra bass, which is this. It sounds like this. It's beefy, it carries, it does well. And then for keys, I just did this. Then paired up with the guitars. And this is my favorite plugin right now, the Legend Hans Zimmer, and you can make any sound you want on this one. You just go. Very soft. Then we go to the chorus, which is this. And that just sounds like this. And speaking of Hans Zimmer legend, which is this one, which sounds amazing. I just love that sound. It really makes this little chorus here. And then for the pads, very simple. It's got a nice little bottom end and a nice shimmer on top, which I thought that really worked for this track. And then we've got this, and I used the Fairlight, the Arturia. This has got a bit of like an organ sound, which I quite like. I added that in. Then the Fairlight. And this, what it sounds like. And I changed the attack because I wanted it to slowly move in there. Just nice and slow. So yeah, it started off as a little score to picture. Didn't really think anything of it. Enjoyed the piece, but I wanted to make it into a full listening piece. And I'm happy with the sounds. I like how all the sounds relate to each other. It's what is it? It's a 35. It's a 35 tracker, so it ain't bad. Nice and clean. But yeah, I wanted to make it into a full piece, and I did. And it's already mixed. It's already released. Link below if you want to go and have a listen to it and see what you think. It's very soundtracky. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks, guys.